Shares of online gaming platform Roblox ended higher yesterday. This after the company added millions more users than analysts had expected. Joining us right now, first on CNBC, is Dave Baszucki. He is Roblox's CEO, also known as Builderman, if you know his username. I don't know how much you play still, Dave. Do you play a lot or not really anymore?
Andrew, great to be on the program. I play a lot, but I don't play as Builderman and I don't play as David Baszucki because I want to get a real view of the platform. But I'm online all the time.
You're like, you're not going to tell us the username. I know a lot of kids.
I can't. I'll get swarmed. I won't be able to see what the real experience is like if people know who I am.
Let's talk about the quarter because you did add a lot more users than people had expected. What happened?
A year ago, we initiated this big push for just better performance, better economics, better search and discovery. And we started sharing this vision of 10% of the global gaming market, which is about $190 billion of consumer spending every year running on our platform. We're making great progress in that direction, as we saw in our earnings this year quarter. Our revenue's up 26% year on year, actually 29% at $1 billion. Our users, DAUs, was up 26%. And some really cool stuff, both over 13 on the platform, up 36%. India up 77%. So our strategy of moving to 10% of the gaming space is really paying off.
So I was thinking about you because I was thinking of tariffs actually this morning. I was thinking, well, this could actually be very good for you because money that might otherwise go towards products, which might be much more expensive these days, might ultimately go towards Robux or other digital items. But at the same time, I guess it could cut both ways if you think the economy is going to go in a downward direction, that maybe there's going to be less spending by consumers. What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, I want to highlight we nudged our guidance higher for the year, and we continue on this message of 20% plus growth. I loved all of your prior segments, and one thing I would say is there's no shortage of Roblox. We're a net contributor to the U.S. trade. We bring in roughly almost $1 billion a year into the U.S., and we've seen in prior economic downturns where the vast majority of people on Roblox are playing for free. Some people use Robux, and typically we haven't seen any impact of that Robux spending in prior economic downturns.
What about the advertising piece of your business, which of course has gotten bigger? It's been growing, which is a great thing. Are you seeing any impact in terms of where the economy really is?
Our advertising business continues to grow. When it gets significant, we will split it out and share the size of it. We just announced a partnership with Google to bring some video ads on our platform. And I want to highlight, we keep doing this in a privacy compliant way. We don't target under 18. We're COPPA compliant. We've come out in favor of COPPA 2.0 and are starting to work with Congress on good legislation. So this will add to the economic activity on the platform. One fun thing that you've seen over the history of our platform is creators building bigger companies. We announced that there are now over 100 creators or companies that have earned over $1 million in the last 12 months on Roblox.
Real quick, safety. We've talked about safety a lot. And one of the things, as you mentioned earlier, there are now a lot of older folks on the platform, but older kids. And one of the things I was curious about is how do you protect them? And to some degree, how do you protect them from, or some of the younger kids from some of the, 14-year-olds or 15-year-olds that might be doing things that we wouldn't want them doing?
Well, so there's almost 100 million people every day having a great experience on the platform. We have leaned in not just for safety under 13, but safety 13 through 16 and 17, and then 18 and up. Things that we do on our platform that are unique is every bit of communication, text and voice, goes through AI filtering. We have leaned into the notion that there's no person-to-person image sharing on the platform. And more you'll see us leaning into age verification to really figure out who's trying to communicate with who to keep people safe. The biggest thing one of the biggest things we focus on is keeping people on Roblox given the level of safety, and not having them go really to other platforms where 13 and up kids can share images, can communicate without restrictions. So that's how we've been focusing.